Good morning, it's Jess here and it's Friday. I'm just going to get straight into it. Do you know you are more than your thoughts? You're the one who experiences your thoughts, you're the one who hears them, and you're the one who can control them. So you must be something else, something different and something more. So that means that you're not required to do whatever your thoughts wish for you to do. You do not have to obey them. They're not in charge. You are the real you. Breathe that in for a minute. Breathe that in. So have you ever actually sat there and paid attention to what you're thinking and why you're thinking it? And have you controlled it? So, for example, we all have crazy thoughts that might enter our mind. So here's an example of, I'm sure that happens to most parents because they love and want to protect their children. So say your child got bullied at school. Your first thoughts, because you love them so much and your protective side, you actually want to go down and whack that bully. However, realistically, that is not the best decision to go and make. It's not a good idea to sit there and head down to where and find this so-called bully and actually beat up a little kid when you're an adult. So obviously you catch that thought and realize, well, that's not the best approach and the best way to deal with it. So you get to then choose the best approach. So in saying that, have you ever done that in every area of your life, in every other part of your life with how you think and what you're thinking about? So for me, I've got a quote on this part. So it's a quote from Michael A. He is a singer and the author of The Surrender Experiment. And his quote is this. So take it in. The day you decide you are more interested in being aware of your thoughts than you are in the thoughts themselves, that is the day you will find your way out. Pretty cool quote, right? On another note, so this brings me to feelings. So same thing, you are more than your feelings. Same thing as being more than your thoughts. So your feelings aren't there to tell you how to act, and they're not there to tell you whether or not to act at all. They're actually there to tell you what's important to you. So it's good to go away and figure out what is important to do and actually lead your life living the way you need to based on what you value and what's important to you. So another quote regarding this is actually, this one's from Viktor Frankl. He's an author of Man's Search for Meaning. And it goes like this. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. So think about it for a second. Imagine you actually become such aware of your own self, aware of self, and paid attention to your thoughts, attention to your feelings, and actually be the one in control of it all and decide how you respond, when you will respond, how you will approach things, how you will handle things. Now, I understand that old habits may pop up or you might have a moment, you are human, that is fine. Can you imagine if you continued that sort of journey and continued that sort of practice for yourself and decided to change your beliefs according to what you want as you go along in your journey? Can you imagine what life will then become like and feel like for you? Awesome, right? Anyway, that is my Friday video for today. I hope you took a little bit of that in, and you can choose today to be the day that you start exactly what my quote said, being more interested in being aware of your thoughts rather than in them themselves. Have a good weekend and see you next week. Bye.